Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about Rashtriya Gokul mission. The Rashtriya Gokul mission is implemented for the development and conservation of the indigenous bovine breeds since December 2014. The objective of this Rashtriya Gokul mission is to enhance the milk production and productivity of the bovines to meet the growing demand of milk and making dairy more remunerative to the rural farmers of the country. The scheme is also continued under the umbrella scheme Rashtriya Prasadhan Vikas Yojana from 2021 to 2026 with a budget outlay of 2,400 crores. This program will also benefit women in particular since over 70% of the work involved in the livestock farming is mainly undertaken by the women. The main objective of this Rashtriya Gokul mission is to enhance the productivity of the bovines and increasing the milk production in a sustainable manner using advanced technologies to propagate use of genetic high genetic merit bulls for breeding purposes, so it will give higher productivity or milk production, and to enhance the artificial insemination coverage through strengthening breeding network and delivery of artificial insemination services at farmers' doorsteps. Even in many parts of the country, following the artificial insemination, even though some of the areas they are using natural services, so we need to uh, reach all the areas with the artificial insemination. To promote indigenous cattle and buffalo rearing and conservation in a scientific and holistic manner. The funding pattern of this Rashtriya Gokul mission, all the components of the scheme will be implemented on 100% grant in aid basis except the components of accelerated breed improvement program under the component subsidy of rupees 5,000 per IVF pregnancy will made available to participating farmers as Government of India share. The IVF means in vitro fertilization. Then promoting sex sorted semen under the component subsidy up to 50% of the cost of sex sorted semen will be made available to the participating farmers. And establishment of multiplication farm under the component subsidy of 50% of the capital cost maximum up to 2 crore of the project will be made available to the entrepreneur. The key components of the Rashtra Gokul mission are availability of high genetic merit germplasm and extension of artificial insemination network, development and conservation of the indigenous breeds, skill development, farmer awareness, research development and innovation in bovine breeding. In this first we will see availability of high genetic merit germplasm. In that we will check for bull production program. So we need to like we can't in this we can't check the bull's performance or milk production, so we will go for progeny testing, pedigree selection and genomic selection and import of germplasms. Next is support to the semen station, strengthening of the existing semen station with facilities and implementation of IVF technologies like uh, IVF laboratories, implementation of in vitro embryo production technology, implementation of IVF technology for getting assured pregnancy, and establishment of breed multiplication farms. Next is extension of artificial insemination network in that establishment of maitris multi-purpose artificial insemination technicians in rural India. These people will visit the farmer's doorstep and they will do the artificial insemination program. And implementation of nationwide A program, artificial insemination program, and using sex starter semen for getting assured pregnancy of female calves, and implementation of national digital livestock mission, and we'll come to the development and conservation of the indigenous breeds. So we will give assistance to the Gasalas, Gosadans, and Pinjrapols. Administrative expenditure or operations of these things can be managed by Rashtriya Kamadhenu Ayog. We will come to Gaushalas. They act as shelters for cows, focusing on breeding, milk production, and care. But the Gosadan specifically, which will serve as a retirement homes for unproductive, old, sick, or abandoned cattle. The Pinjrapol is a traditional Indian charitable institution or shelter primarily found in Gujarat and Rajasthan. It's a dedicated housing, feeding, and caring for old, sick, stray, or disabled animals, particularly cows. The Rashtriya Kamadhenu Ayog is a high-power advisory body established by the Government of India in February 2019 under the Rashtriya Gokul mission to conserve, protect, and develop indigenous cow breeds.